Why you ain't say nothing? I'm only gonna do this once. You always knew I'd make it in the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? You believed in me the whole time, for real? Yeah. I couldn't tell. You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Seen them hard times, couldn't kill me. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Stages on moon getting bigger. Now you wanna say something. Been watching my story all winter. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't call? Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Stages I'm on getting bigger. Now you wanna say something? Put that on my soul. Oh no. They ain't hungry no more when it's time to eat crow. Or farming, I'm enhancing my glow. Ain't gon' argue with you about what I know. Photo album, all I'm seeing is ghosts. Had to remodel from pillar to post. Said what I said, I ain't come here to argue. You said congratulations, should've said sorry. Got it, now you won't be part of the party. Your access denied, I'm sorry, not sorry. When I needed air, niggas wouldn't afford it. Now they pulling up and thinking we solid. Now I'm on the phone talking $1 million topics. Up early, Zoom call out to Abu Dhabi. Don't answer my phone if it's gonna be about gossip. I don't really care, everybody got problems. That's why I be sharing my woes, letting y'all know it's okay, you can come up from the bottom. Whoa. Scraping, scratching, clawing. Before I start running, I started with crawling. Before I got balance, I started with falling. Started with broke before I ever was balling. Started with hope before ever reward. They ain't show up till I became important. You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Seen them hard times, couldn't kill me. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Stages I'm on getting bigger. Now you wanna say something? Been watching my story all winter. Why you ain't say nothing? Classic. 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 I'm only gonna do this once.
Fighting out of the southpaw stance, standing at 6'2", 190 pounds. I get you. I'm made different. I work too hard. Ain't no way I ain't getting paid different. Just from the
Let's
dirt,
go,
just from
chat.
the
What
mud.
up?
You ain't slick
Yeah.
with me. This is
He's
strictly
a real
my
dude,
homies
being a
that was
real
brave
dude,
with me. You can't come in with me now if you ain't came with me.
Yeah, what up,
Looking
chat?
at you side eye.
Let's go.
I seen a couple people trying, it ain't even pretty. I only keep the people around that stood on 10 with me. And if they start to stand on 9, that's where it end with me. It can end quickly. In the way I level up, I make them spin differently. I should start a foundation. They be make-a-wishing me. I got these hoes in the fringe. They can't seem to get to me. Babe, I done mastered discipline. It take more than booty cheeks. Need a little more conversation, cause I still be trying to see. I be listening with my eyes. Yeah, I still be trying to see. I be moving like the prize. You can't find another me. Let's get focused. Want the fruits in your lane. You gotta climb the tree. Yeah, I'm out here planting seeds, cause I got a lot to leave. I be putting in long miles. I ain't gotta stop to breathe. I be putting in long hours. I ain't gotta stop to sleep. Yeah, I put in that time, put in work. I'm a different breed. My work ethic marine. Mama mentality, shout out to Bean. Coach like sweat, city, society T. I'm in the gym working out clean. Bad work, 5 punch combination, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3. I'm made different. I work too hard. Ain't no way I ain't getting paid different. Just from the dirt, just from the mud. You ain't slave with me. This was strictly for my homies that was brave with me. You can't come in with me now if you ain't came with me. Skull looking at you side eye if you ain't with me. I seen a couple people try and it ain't even pretty. I only keep the people around that stood on 10 with me. And if they start to stand on 9, that's where it end with
It
me.
ain't about being a real dude or a fake dude or a person. I'm me.
Classic. Yo, it's Classic with Classic Code Sports, and I got a great live show for y'all. Welcome everybody in. If it's your first time here with Classic with the Classic Codes or Classic Code Sports, wherever you tapped in from, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. Let's get into the conversation, man. First off, let's take a roll call, show some appreciation to the chat. Miles Bachelor in the building, 333, in too deep, 333. What's up? Flip Zillion said triple threes. What up? What up? Miss Washington in the building, 333. What's going on with it? Juan, what's going on with it? He coming in speaking that. Oh, yeah, we got to put that through Google Translate, gang. But I see you, though. Miles, what up? What up? He said that's a receipt. Yeah, let's get it going. Let's get it going. We got the receipts. Yeah, we kept the files, man. You know what's going on. But let's get to it, man. Let's get straight into it. Today, we're going to start off with the main event, and then we're going to have dessert, right? We just going to go straight into the main course, and then we'll have dessert, all right? We're going to get to it like that today. So, as you can see, it's Smoke and Mirrors Part 3. I need to go ahead and create a playlist on my Classic Code Sports channel. For Smoke and Mirrors, it's turned into a series, but this is Smoke and Mirrors Part 3, man. Shakur Stevenson sat down and had an interview with a YouTube channel. Let me get them situated real quick. This channel is, oh shit, I just messed up my whole spot. It's all right, I'll find it again. But let me get this channel real quick. This channel is called Daily Mail Boxing. I believe this is from overseas somewhere. At least the interviewer has an accent. So I believe it's from overseas somewhere. But yeah, he sat down with this young lady and had an interview, talked about a lot of different things, going all the way back to his start in the sport of boxing altogether. But the main thing we here to talk is Shakur breaks silence on Devin Haney, man. Welcome in everybody that's sliding through Classic Code Sports, man. You see it scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Make sure you subscribe. If you want to support the channel, you could do it like that too. Yes, Lord. Let's talk about it, man. I am going to play some of the interview. Now, I'm not sure about whether or not this channel does copyrights, so I'm not going to show the interview. I'm going to put it in the backdrop, and I'm just going to play the audio of the interview, and Shakur breaks silence on Devin Haney when asked directly, and we're going to react to it in real time, chat. Let's go.
He don't have the skill set. He don't know the art the way that we know it. So
to world level?
Yeah, probably when he's like 40.
When you guys will retired, is that what
yeah. If he stick with it when he gets 40, he may be able to get to like our level.
Right now, he's talking about Conor being chat.
So you would entertain that fight though if he was up for it?
Yeah, I would love a Conor Benn fight. I think it's a great fight to have, but we'll see.
Yeah, one of the other fights that is constantly spoken about is Devin Haney, and I saw your Instagram post today where you were on the scales and it was 144.
Remember this day?
Is that saying something about whether that Devin Haney fight would happen at 144?
Listen here, I challenge myself. Like I'm with the challenges, but when I posted that, I'm just showing like how much I weigh. Like, think about it, right? Everybody is like, "Oh, he's ducking Devin, he's scared of Devin," and all of this bullshit that comes with it. But
what up, Rob?
Truthfully, like when me and Devin fight, Devin is going to be 20 pounds bigger, which is why like he's so eager to jump in the ring with me, and like for me.
All right, so. We just gonna break this down line by line because Shakur has a tendency to double talk. All right, chat. So we're gonna break this down line by line. The brother just said when him and Devin fight, Devin will be 20 pounds bigger. Now with Conor Benn, because he doesn't respect Conor Benn's level in boxing, he'll fight Conor Benn at 200 pounds if he want. Conor Benn could come in big as hell, right? Tank Jake Paul shit, you know, because with that skill level versus his skill level, he feel like don't nothing about your size or none of that matter at all. I just know boxing way better than you, right? So with Conor Benn, it don't matter. I'm going to just go get a quick bag. But then when it comes to Devin, he's admitting without saying it straight ahead that it's different, right? Well, you know, I don't want to fight somebody of Devin's level, right, at that type of a weight advantage or weight disadvantage. Is Devin known for being a bully? I would say he walked Lomachenko down. I would say if Devin ever stepped to anybody, he stepped to a couple people. He was darting in and out with combinations on Linares all night, but his hands were excessively active against Jorge Linares. But he stepped to Lomachenko all night and was dumping right hands to the body. Lomachenko ribs was red as hell, dumping them bitches. Now, he would probably have to use a different strategy against Shakur, though they're both southpaws. But the last time we seen Devin step to somebody all night, it was against a southpaw fighter. In my based on what I can think about, because he didn't step to Brian Norman all night. You know, he gave ground, he took ground, he gave ground, he took ground. So, but yeah, he stepped to Lomachenko shit. And I mean, even the times where he was in trouble, he probably stayed in the fire longer than he needed to, for real. When Lomachenko started looking good, you know what I mean? Maybe he should have moved a little bit. But yeah, man, let's let some more of this play.
Me is like, I'm with the fight, but that's why I said the 144 thing to where like, okay, you come down in the weight somehow. That way we meet in the middle, and I'm down with it. Like I think Devin is a tremendous fighter. I think that they pussy. Like I think when it come down to it, like if you're begging to fight somebody that's way smaller, just like they did with Tank for years, I feel like it's pussy. Like you ain't just eager to jump up and fight Boots. Like that ain't really what you're thinking about. You're want to have a advantage over somebody. So I feel like honestly though, I done seen it. Like I done seen the greats do it, and that's where it's like it becomes a challenge for me too. Cause like I'm willing to challenge myself. Like Floyd beat a big Canelo, Usyk beat a big Tyson Fury, and there's other stories in the sport of boxing to where the smaller guy beats the bigger guy. But for me, I'm all for it. Like I think that's gonna show why I'm truly number one pound for pound fighter in the sport of boxing.
I feel like your Instagram story got a nibble from them. Did you see what Bill Haney posted?
So he said a lot, chat. He said a lot. It's a lot of talking in circles, walking shit forward and walking shit back. A lot of pushing and pulling, a lot of tug of war. Essentially, Shakur Stevenson is saying what I said. He's a reluctant champion, man. Do I think Shakur Stevenson believes that he's a great fighter? Yes. Do I think Shakur Stevenson is a competitive guy? Yes. Do I think that Shakur Stevenson would fight Devin Haney? Yes. Like he's saying it exactly the way we should hear it. He will do it. He's not saying that he wants to, chat. He's saying that he believes that the Devin Haney fight, you know, would solidify him as number one pound for pound in the world. He wants to cement himself as one of the best fighters in the world. But yet and still, he's not saying that he's running to the Devin Haney fight. You understand somebody's ducking when fights don't get made smoothly, right? Xander Zayas and Boots is what we're going to talk about at the end of the segment. I mean, at the end of the stream today. But you understand that Xander Zayas and Boots got made super fast. It got made quick as hell. Phone call was made, phone was answered, negotiations began, negotiations ended. You see what I'm saying? It was like that, smooth. Another fight, Devin Haney, Brian Norman Jr. Fight got made quick as hell. When ain't nobody ducking, it's not a long process. It's not. You got some situations where, you know, you got guys playing hardball at the table, Terrence Crawford and Spence, right? That fight took a long time to get made on some shrewd businessman type shit. But for the most part, when both fighters want the fight, these fights get made, you know? The fact that this is a long, drawn-out situation or a hang-up or a hold-up, it means that somebody don't want it that bad. Does it mean that he's unwilling? No, but it's two different things, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. The reason why Devin Haney has an edge over Shakur Stevenson no matter when they fight is because Devin with the shit. Shakur speaks in this interview about, you know, being conscious of brain damage, being conscious of his health, and there's nothing wrong with that. For somebody that's in such a violent sport, there's nothing wrong with being conscious of your health and stuff like that. There's nothing wrong with that. But what happens is you also see it in his decision making, right? The fights that he sprints towards and talk crazy about versus the fights that don't seem to just really be too high on his list of priorities, right? With Shakur is what I'm noticing is like when Shakur sees something, when he sees something in a fighter, then he's eager to go ahead. Yeah, let's do it. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Yeah, let's do it. But if he don't feel like he all the way got that shit figured out, he not in a hurry. Because he was gonna fight Ryan Garcia whenever, right? But that's because he feels like superior skill wise, right? So I could deal with Ryan. It don't, that left hook, that shit ain't, you feel me? He not hitting me with that. I'm gonna pick Ryan apart. That's how he feels. So it's whenever with Ryan, right? Long as you clean type shit. But when it come to Devin, his energy is clearly different. is clearly different. So fighters know better than we do. We know in this situation that the bread ain't the issue. We know it ain't about no paper, right? And honestly, I don't think it's about weight. I think it's about wins and losses, chat. I think it's about wins and losses. I don't think it's about weight. If I can guarantee running off a few more fights that I, relatively speaking, know I'm going to win and collect those bags, and then go take the risk of a real true 50-50 fight with Devin Haney on the back end of collecting 3 or 4 more bags. He also said in this interview he only want to fight till he 33. Shakur he not that far away from 33, chat. He not 30 yet, but it ain't, fighters fighting damn near once a year now. Shakur Stevenson age. Shakur Stevenson is 28, chat. So that give him 4 more years of boxing. That might be 8 fights if we lucky. 5 more years of boxing might be 8 fights if we lucky. Might be. A lot of these guys fight once a year. So that might be 8 fights. So where's Devin Haney in those 8 fights? Let's say 10. Let's say 10 fights. Where's Devin Haney in those fights? On that list of 10. If you're Shakur, you trying to put him 9th, 10th, 8th. You trying to push him back on that list. Think about it. These guys looking at it like a road, a path, right? Their journey on their career. So if I'm Shakur, you feel me? I'm looking at it like, I get to that, right? Not if I'm Shakur, but you get what I'm saying? From his brain, I get to that. I ain't worried about it. I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? But right now, it's like, I don't want to do that right now. That wasn't in my personal plans for my career right now. And here come the public, here come the fans demanding shit. Well, yeah, because it's a reasonable request. And some of his tune changing a little bit gotta be, and this is me making an assumption. I'm confessing that this is an assumption. So 1,000,000% of this could be wrong, chat. But some of his rhetoric in this dialogue with this young lady, some of his rhetoric it's like you can hear that maybe he had a conversation with Andre Ward or Bud about this. But it still hasn't changed from I will do it or I'm with it to I want that. Even as competitive as he told us he is, right? He said being competitive, it's just something that it just run through me all day and blah, 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 right? All this, that, and the third. If you that's it's got to be capped. It's got to be capped because a super competitive person, they gonna get bullied by the public. They're gonna get bullied by the public, especially when let's do the math. You really truly believe that you're the best fighter on the planet Earth, in and around your pound for pound. You truly believe you're the best in the world. So that means you think you're gonna beat everybody. It don't matter. Insert name. When you think you're the best, that means I'll beat everybody else. Insert name. It don't matter. Some nights might be rougher than others. Insert name, I'm going to beat them. That's what believing you're the best is, right? So let's say he truly believes that because he told us that. So let's say he truly believes that, right? He also, from his mouth, believes, let's do the math, chat. He also believes that beating Devin Haney right now would solidify him as the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. I haven't heard any objections to that, chat, right? So you believe you're the best, plus we're just making a stew here. Throw some I believe I'm the best in there. Throw some the fight that will solidify me as the best to the rest of the world in there. Boom. Throw, I ask for a certain weight, and they're willing to acquiesce to the weight. Throw that in the pot. Bam. Okay. Stir that up. Let it simmer. You know what I'm saying? The shit already been brewing. You can smell it in the room. Dinner is served. Would you like your plate, sir? Not right now.
Huh? What you?
You said you was hungry. We cooked up everything you asked for. You want something to eat? Not right now.
Huh?
Well, what happened? You said you was hungry. We cooked up everything you need, and now you don't want to eat? Yeah, because you seasoned it with that bullshit. What you mean? You seasoned it with that bullshit. What you talking about? You know I don't like when you season it with that. What you talking about? Yeah, man, you added that Devin Haney to it. Oh,
Remember this day.
Everything I need is in the pot, yeah. But then, you know what I'm saying? Y'all added the Devin Haney. I ain't asked for that.
It's already out there. It's already out there.
Shakur getting ran off his block, folks. The fight ain't even started yet. He getting walked down. This shit bad, y'all. This shit bad. I can't lie. C3535 said you got a point. Appreciate you, gang. Miles Bachelor said taking an L after 30 wins can change a fighter's trajectory. In Too Deep said no different than Devin versus Rolly. It's completely different. There was no money in the business deal. If there's no money, In Too Deep, you're all about the money. Go back and look into it. There was no money in the there was no guaranteed money in the business deal. You're not doing business like that. I know you're not. Keep that same energy, Debo, is my opinion. He trolling. Uncle Plug said, so why you think he don't want to fight him, bruh? Because I think he know Devin could beat him. I think it's one of them situations like this. What up, Unc? Welcome to the chat, too. Unc just filed in. Make sure y'all go tap in on Uncle Plug TV. He got a great live stream coming up in the morning about 10 a.m. The reason why he don't want to fight him is because he knows it's a true 50-50 fight. You know, if you ever play basketball and you play one-on-one against your homie that's relatively close to you in skills, you know sometimes you beat him, sometimes he beat you when y'all close in skills. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never had no homies like that. You know what I'm saying? My homies I used to run around with, the only time they ever beat me is if I got tired of whooping their ass and just let them shoot. And you can merch that. You can merch that. Tell one of them pull up and say something different, and we can still figure it out today. Bust their ass today. Yeah, Uncle Plug said, is he scared or is he being strategic? I don't think he's scared. I'll say reluctant. I like the word reluctant because reluctant doesn't involve fear. It means slow to do, right? I do it. I'm going to get to it, though, right? I think he's reluctant. I don't believe he's afraid, no. But as far as is he being strategic, it's not even that he's being strategic. I think that Shakur Stevenson is trying to stay on his course. These fighters have maps of how they want their career to go, like how they see it going. Some people's map goes a little farther out. Some people's stuff is like next 2 fights, 3 fights type thinking. Some people got the next 5 years lined up. You know what I'm saying? Based on how they can see things, right? Obviously, you have to navigate and make adjustments through there, but I don't think he's being strategic because there is no good time for him to fight Devin. There's no good time for Shakur to fight Devin. Whenever they fight, he'll be coming up in weight. It don't matter when. Whenever they fight, he will be coming up in weight. Because whatever weight class they meet at, if Shakur is getting there, people gonna want him to fight Devin either straight away or after one. It ain't gonna be a situation where, oh, you move up to 147 finally, Devin's still hanging around at 147, and then you get 3 fights before the Devin fight. Like, no, nigga, go get you one, like Booch just did, and then go fight Zayas, right? Like he fighting Zayas, now go fight Dev, right? Go get you one and then go fight Dev. So it ain't gonna be a situation. You always gonna be moving up to fight him anyway. You've known that since you came out the amateurs and went pro. You've always known that. So that ain't even, it's not really nothing to talk about because it ain't like Devin is this, right? Y'all said he pillow fisted. He got a weak knockout percentage, right? He's a pure boxer. So this gonna be a fencing match, right? So the weight don't matter if you ain't fighting somebody who beat people up. You see what I'm saying? Shakur also called Devin and Bill pussy in this interview. You know, hey fellas, what real men do to pussy? Beat it up. Classic. So since it's that, go beat something up. No Diddy. Go beat something up since it's that. Go no Diddy. No Diddy. No Ayo. Since it's that, right? Because he called them pussy in this interview. How? They willing to come to the weight you asked for? How art thou pussy? C3535 said the wrong fight can mess up a legacy in future paydays. You got to tiptoe when legacy and money involved. Devo said, I used to give Shakur the benefit of the doubt, but this a duck, bruh. Yeah, That's why he's not on the NDD list. Shout out to Classic Code Sports right here. We are the originators of the No Documented Ducking list. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's see. Jit ain't like that, man. Uncle Plug said reluctant is safe to say. Yeah. Supermax said 333 on the live. What up, Supermax? He said repost it. Appreciate it. Miles Bassett said boxing is different than other sports. We don't necessarily hear the negotiations. True indeed. In Too Deep said, hey, Rolly called him the same thing and added the B word with it. Where's the smoke at? Rolly just got to find some money for the fight, and I guarantee you they'll get it on. And by the way, In Too Deep, Bill responded to somebody who said something similar to you. He said Rolly is still on the list.
Classic.
Yeah. Bill Haney said Rolly's still on the list. He hasn't moved off the list.
Huh? What you was gonna do?
Yeah, Zaya said he knows Devin is truly on Debo time. He looks sharp and deadly against Norman. Yeah, he knows what's going on. And listen, Jay Prince told Bill what it is. He said Shakur need time to get bigger and stronger, right? That's what he said on the phone with Bill. He said, Shakur needs some time to get a little bit bigger, a little bit stronger, right? And if that's the case, then you understand why he biding his time. He feels like right now he wouldn't be all the way physically where he want to be ideally for a guy like Devin Haney. So listen, the writing is on the wall. I told you, this Smoke and Mirrors part 3. The fight was always Keyshawn, chat. The fight was always Keyshawn. Perfect segue. Let's move. Shakur negotiates for Keyshawn. Would you listen to this, chat?
Yeah, I seen what he posted.
Posted the exact same photo with his weight of like 200 pounds.
Yeah.
So I feel like they knew that was almost targeted a little bit at Devin.
I think they pussy. I'm gonna keep saying this. I think that dumb dudes is pussy. I think because even like in this situation, right? I'm gonna explain it all. Like when we talking about Devin, I feel like I was not even like focused on Devin. Like with all due respect to Devin, like me and him had our beef at 135 when we was actually the same weight class. Yeah. After that, I beat Teal. Now it's like shit. My campaign mainly is like 140, 135. Yes, I will fight Conor Ben because for me, I think Conor Ben is like, it's just like a big bag to go get. Like
picks.
Classic.
Plain and simple. It's picks, chat. Come on now. Come on, Conor Ben, I'll go get the bag. That's light work. I can go get an easy light bag with Conor Ben. Picks. But shit, other than that, shit, I'm a fuck with 140, 135. Oh, okay. Well, shit, why O'Shaquie Foster ain't got no paperwork yet?
Classic.
No, I'm just saying, like, I think I'm the best in the whole wide world. Got different energy on it. It got a different texture to it, chat. That feel different. It look different. When you rub it, it got a different type of smooth over it. When you feel like you the whole best in the world. Michael Jordan knew he was the best in the world. That shit was different. Boy was pulling up in the Rari, pulling up in the Porsche, stepping out with a cigar in his mouth on game day. You understand me? Yeah, that shit was strutting different. You know what I mean? Shakur don't got that. Shakur don't got that strut. He not really walking shit down like he know it about himself. I ain't gonna lie to you. I get why Shakur and Tank don't get along that well. Them boys might be a lot more alike than we think, chat.
It's already out there.
This is why the No Documented Ducking list is so important, chat. This is why it's so important. The NDD list is so important. Make sure y'all go check out the updated No Documented Ducking list on my content page. But that's why it's so important, man, because it's only a few boxers that's moving with that man, it's whatever with whoever. Long as they qualify, come get it.
It's already out there.
We can't say Shakur is one of them people moving like that. He just called them pussy. But he not the one that's eager to fight.
Man, shut that soft ass shit up.
He not the one eager to fight.
Remember this day.
When they was at 135, Shakur said at 135 we had our beef when we was both at 135. Devin was on his way out He was looking like Skeletor trying to make weight at that point, damn near sucking the life out of himself to make weight at 135. He was on the way out, and he still sent Shakur Stevenson a contract. Shakur said the money wasn't right, so he denied the fight on some see you later shit. Now this time, Devin is willing to give on the weight, meet him at the weight that he set. He said he thinks 144 is fair. Devin said, bet, I'll meet you there. And the nigga still trying to find a way out.
Come be a fucking man. Come see me. Come see me. Fuck.
He don't want no wreck like that. He don't want no wreck like that, chat. I see the chat talking to me. Where we at? Where we at? He knows Devin is truly on Debo time. Yep. Devo said, in too deep. Look for the details, bro. Tony Clifton said, what happened with that boxer named Wilder? We ain't on that today. Supermax said, best I could do. No time for sports. Respect. For sure. In too deep said, that's what I'm saying. Devin is putting him off as well. And Shakur is doing the same to Dev. What's the difference? Explain to me. I'm having trouble. You said Devin's not putting Rolly off. They don't have no business to do. There's no money for the fight. Somebody has to finance the fight. You have to do your research in too deep. Now you're an investigator. Go investigate, bro. There's no money for the fight. He's not putting him off. He's how you gonna fight for no money? He's a prize fighter. Supermax said, catch you on the jukebox though, for sure. 8 o'clock. Yay, 333. What up? YN check in. Zaya said he's not forced because he doesn't want to fight the best. He's not focused. He said he's not focused because he doesn't want to fight the best. Supermax said, oh, you think he not confident with the hands? I think he's reluctant. I'm gonna just keep it right there. I think he does have confidence issues. I covered that as well. Man, y'all got to tap in with me at Classic Code Sports. Check out my video on confidence issues in boxing. In Too Deep said, at Devo, Rolly's camp publicly offered Haney a 50-50 split. There was a 50-50 split of no guarantee. You understand certain fighters got minimums and shit? Coach Bill Haney in the chat. What's up, Bill? What's going on with it? In Too Deep said Romero stated that he signed his portion of the contract and delivered it to Haney camp. Come on, dog. The contract was ass. We got to let this Rolly shit go. Xavier said grown man worried about what another man is up to type shit. And you here worried about what I'm talking about. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? And I ain't never seen you on my chat.
I barely know who the fuck you are. The fuck you.
Goof true. Hey, Supermax said it's not whatever, it's whatever I think I can beat. You exactly. There it is. He said it's not whatever, it's whatever I think I could beat. He gotta see something. He don't see nothing with Dev. You see what I'm saying? He don't see it. In Too Deep said, hey, Dev is not a fight for Tank because he was outweighed by him. Shakur didn't have the clout or the bag because none of those guys are pay-per-view stars. Come on, man. Mr. Logical said, I gotta ride with Tank. In regards to who? Tank don't, brother, on my channel, I'm objective, right? I didn't come here to make friends. I came to cover the sport. Tank's resume shows us that he ain't interested in fighting nobody worth talking about.
It's already out there.
Miles Bastard said he definitely cautious with his words. Yeah. He said, what up, Shakur ain't a dog. Keyshawn is, but off the chain, he need proper guidance. Ye said niggas made that zero mean too much. I'm gonna tell you this: these guys don't be thinking about the long game when it comes to that bag. Thank you for saying that, Ye. They do be thinking about the zero too hard. Because I'm gonna tell you something too. How much bread was in that trilogy Wilder and Fury had? How much bread was in that? I know it was some bread in it. They wouldn't have did it 3 times. Wasn't no bread in it. How much money Marquez made? Marquez probably made a career worth of money fighting Pacquiao 47 times. Obviously, I'm exaggerating, but you get what I'm saying? These guys be acting like they can't run shit back. Nigga, we get into a great fight. You may edge me. I might feel like I got robbed. Let's do it again. It's going to be some more paper. Especially if it's a real good fight. Do it again. And then maybe I edge you out. Man, let's do it again. And it's going to be some more paper. Don't let it be a good-ass fight. Come on, man. The money is there.
It's already out there.
These niggas be wanting to be unblemished. It's too sexy. These niggas too finesse for me, chat. Too finesse for me. Tim Taylor says Shakur want to see Keyshawn go first. Oh, we about to get right to that. That's where we at with it. I'm just tapping in with y'all real quick. I just want to make sure y'all know y'all voices matter here. Miles Bastard said Gotti Ward. Come on now. Come on. Major P said, yeah. Come on now. Run it back. We like a trilogy. Come on now. Who's still pulling up to go see the new Fast and Furious 19? You see what I'm saying? But let's listen to how he used Keyshawn as a human shield. Let's go.
You want to go get a big bag, go to fucking Carter Ben. He's easy. But my thing with them is like, damn, I'm doing my thing. Now y'all just go on every platform. Shakur. It's like, God damn, y'all so obsessed with me. Like, leave me alone. I'll just go about.
Leave me alone. Hey, come on, chat. He said, leave me alone. Come on, chat.
It's already out there. It's already out there.
Hey, hold on. Fan is short for fanatic. You wanted to be the greatest in the world, and you think you ain't gonna have nobody fanatical about you, whether they love you or hate you. You know what come with the territory? This shit come with the territory, gang. You talking about leave me alone. People fainted when they saw Michael Jackson. That's obsession. You talking about people obsessed with you. You wanted to be the greatest in the world. You want all the pros, no cons. You don't want no pressure that come with all the privilege. Come on, man. Devin Haney stomping all through your neighborhood that ran you off your block. This shit looking bad, champion. Come on now, champion. This shit looking bad. I ain't gonna lie to you. If foot in your mouth was a person, you see what I'm saying? Major P said no because y'all duck. Yeah. He said traces of zest. Miles, I'm gonna let you cook. Come on.
About business, but now look, you called on something and y'all just fiending for it. So now let's do it. Now I want to show now, like, I'm home.
Are there actual negotiations going on for that fight, or is it just what we're seeing, kind of the back and forth on socials?
It's real negotiations.
How close are we to that fight? We
should be. I don't know. We'll see. Only thing that's like really like is a holdup, and the main thing is Keyshawn is number one for his belt. So one thing that I'm not going to do, Keyshawn's my brother. I love him like with all my heart.
Keyshawn is my brother. I love him with all my heart. Hey, come on, Chad.
Remember this day. Remember this day.
Come on, chat. Name one man in your life you wouldn't throw hands with for 10 million, chat. Go ahead. Name one man. Nigga, I'll fight my daddy for 10 million. Yeah, lock it in the foul.
Oh, nigga, you know what's up. We kept the foul.
Nigga, I will fight my pops for 10 M's. We both gonna be straight. I ain't gonna hit him with nothing, lay him down. We finna go get this money. I don't care if that shit look like high-paid sparring, G. For 10 M's, we getting in there, though. We getting in there. I don't know how happy the fans gonna be. But for 10 M's, we getting in there, folks. It ain't, yeah. I got morals and principles. But throwing hands with another prepared man, another trained man, for some millions, I can't find nothing wrong with that. I don't see anything that's not integral about that behavior, chat. For 10 million, it ain't no man that I'm not. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about and we talking about weight classes. We talking about people relatively close in size, guys that are experienced. We not talking about nothing far-fetched here, right? This ain't no David and Goliath bullshit. You got two men that think they are the best in the world and they're relatively close in weight. And you got one dude trying to use another dude who don't even believe, that don't even, let's be real. Name another human being with under 20 fights that deserve to fight Devin Haney. Just name one. Under 20 fights? Come on, man. No disrespect to Keyshawn. No disrespect. You got under 20 fights. He keep now when Keyshawn want to let y'all know he punching on shit and he ahead of his time, it's only got 14 fights and look what I'm doing to niggas. But then when Frank Martin had walked him down, Keyshawn was talking about, man, give me some time. I only got 12 fights. I only got 13 fights. So which one is it, nigga? Is you ahead of your time or do you need more time? Now you ready to step up and block and play left tackle for Shakur. He pass blocking and shit. This shit nasty, bro. When you really think about it.
It's already out there. It's already out there.
It's shit nasty when you really think about it. He said 10 mil knockout central with mercy, though. Yeah, come on, G. Come on, G. Yeah, come on now. That shit crazy. Come on, let's listen to him.
I'm not going to step on any toes just to get a big bag. Like, it's not like, oh, shit, I need this money. I need to. No, I'm not going to up what I got going on, my brother. Over. So if Keyshawn is first in line for the fight, Keyshawn will get the fight first unless they vacate that belt and let Keyshawn fight for that belt. And if they do that, then let's get on.
No, why the stipulations? Shakur Stevenson officially, y'all heard it here first at Classic Code Sports. Allegedly, all alleged for content creation purposes and satire, right?
Classic.
Y'all heard it here first. Officially, Shakur Stevenson takes over Jay Prince's role as Keyshawn Davis' manager. Attempts to negotiate the Devin Haney fight on behalf of Keyshawn Davis. James, we appreciate you, Mr. Jay Prince. Is it James? I don't even know if it's James. Mr. Jay Prince, because I don't have no beef with Jay Prince. He doing great things, and I appreciate the way he navigated Andre Ward's career. Listen, Mr. Jay Prince, we've appreciated your time here and your services. We need you to step to the side. I, Shakur Stevenson, am going to broker this deal between Keyshawn and Devin Haney. I'm going to pin Devin Haney into a corner. If you want to fight me, then you have to drop your championship belt so that my homeboy could fight for your championship belt. Now, I done heard of step-aside money. I've heard of step-aside money. They ain't even talking about step-aside money. These niggas talking about step-in-front stipulations.
Classic.
I've heard, brother, what happened to step-aside money? Keyshawn, here go $5 million to hold on right quick. You ain't got to do shit for this 5 M's. Here go $5 million to hold on right quick. I got some shit I want to do to your big brother. No puffy. I got some shit I want to do. So Keyshawn, here go $5 million to hold on. Niggas ain't even talking about step aside money. They talking about step in front stipulations. If you want to keep your belt, then you got to fight Keyshawn. If you want to fight me, then I demand that you drop your belt for my homie's best interests. Where the fuck they start doing
Classic.
that at? Where did they start doing that at, bro? What my nigga Coach James say about the switching in boxing? They talking about fighting out of both stances. That's that new shit. That's that bullshit. That's that switch. That's that new shit. Man, when the fuck we start doing this? Niggas ain't brought up no step aside money. Keyshawn ain't saying shit. Y'all can pay me to get out the way. He talking about, no, I'm in the way. Bro don't even deserve to be number one in the sanctioning body. We know that shit was paid for, allegedly, all for content creation purposes and entertainment.
Classic.
Shit, I've been in the entertainment business for a long time. Boxing ain't, it's entertainment. I've been in entertainment I know what payola look like. I done seen a nigga make a song in the studio yesterday and be on the radio tomorrow. I know what the thousands do.
Classic.
You feel me? I know, hey, the sanctioning bodies, they need it. You know what I'm saying? They like money. Yeah. They like money a lot. So, yeah, because Keyshawn ain't did shit at 147 pounds. And nigga couldn't even make weight at 140. He done shown that he's not the businessman, but he's the bad for businessman. That nigga would not make weight to save his life. This nigga like cheeseburgers and snacks.
Classic.
Come on, man. But we just pumping this nigga up to give him a Devin Haney fight. This shit crazy, bro. This will let me know. I'm going to just say it. And y'all going to call this a Devin Haney channel, and I'm objective, right? I'm the originator of the no documented ducking list, the NDD list. Devin Haney is number 1. David Benavidez is number 2. I've said that they're interchangeable. David is devoid of big fight names at his weight. That's just what it is. David is in a position where he got to jump up and do some crazy shit at heavyweight and fight a name, or he got to, you know what I'm saying? Canelo got to jump off the porch. Something got to happen for David to get better names. But until then, he just got to dominate who will get in front of him. Dev is not in that situation, bro. It's names in and all around everything he got going on. And that nigga looking around like, who want what? And they coming with some paper. So when the paper is there and niggas still don't want to do it, it's kind of the shit starting to,
Classic.
And it's like, Keyshawn and Shakur would negotiate for each other, block for each other. You know what I'm saying? They will never get some money together, though. What type of friends is y'all don't want to get no money together? Y'all done sparred 2 trillion times. So it's y'all know it's either gonna be close or y'all know who gonna win. If Keyshawn and Shakur have sparred enough for them to know if they were to ever fight sanctioned, no headgear, 8-ounce gloves, because they're not heavy enough for the 10s, 8-ounce gloves, no headgear, have they sparred enough rounds, chat, to know whether or not their fight will be close or which one of them niggas is gonna win? Have they sparred enough rounds to know that? So if y'all already fairly knowledgeable of the outcome, why not go get that money?
Classic.
Hey, listen, I'm lost about everything they got going on. He said Keyshawn Davis had never beat a top 3 fighter at 135 or at 140 pounds. He needs to fight Russell at 140. Listen, Keyshawn ain't did nothing to deserve a Devin Haney fight. Devin Haney is the face of boxing, chat. You heard it here first. Devin Haney is the face of boxing.
Classic.
He the face of boxing, chat. This shit worse than when Floyd was on the mountaintop. This might be worse than when Floyd was on the mountaintop. When Floyd was on the mountaintop and niggas knew that they'd get their biggest bag fighting Floyd, it wasn't nobody that wasn't going to take a Floyd fight. Especially later when he was Money Mayweather and he wasn't winning by stoppage like that no more. It was everybody wanted a Floyd fight. Spence wanted a Floyd fight. Thurman wanted a Floyd fight. Porter wanted a Floyd fight. All these unqualified young niggas wanted a Floyd fight because they knew that bread was going to be good. And they felt like they wasn't going to take no crazy damage getting that bag, right? Well, y'all say Devin is pillow-fisted and fighting him is a bag. But I don't see no line for this shit, though. Niggas ain't lining up for the work. I get why Keyshawn Davis is all of a sudden ready because he had his chance a fight ago. He could have been got it, right? True or false? But I understand why he all of a sudden ready because shit, he in a situation where I got 15 fights. I go in here, lose to Devin. I'm supposed to. I'm getting paid, and I'm early enough and still, relatively young enough to easily just keep fighting big fights. And, if I represent myself well in the loss to Devin, shit, I'm good to go. Because Brian Norman finna bounce back and get a bunch more big paydays. He is. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing about fighting these guys. Your cachet go up. Your algorithm presence go up. You become worth more just getting in there. It makes sense for Keyshawn right now. Shakur feel like, shit, if I risk that right now, I might fuck up the trajectory of the rest of the bread going down the line. Well, why is that? Because he don't know he gonna win that fight. And that's why he holding up his shield. The shield is named Keyshawn.
Classic.
It's nasty. The shit nasty. I don't like it. Ye said literally and figuratively. Yup. Into Deep said it's James Prince. Yeah. I thought it was James. Yup. Miles said, what's the promoter's cut? Is it standard or negotiated? Negotiated. Into Deep said, I hope we getting front tickets at Dev's next fight classic. She might get credentialed. You never know. Bill was just in here, so you never know. But shit, I haven't even applied for no credentials, so we'll see. I don't know if I'm there yet. I'm still trying to build the channel. Hey, I ain't gonna speak it out of existence. Let's see what's happening. Timothy Taylor said Keyshawn Davis had never beat a top 3 fighter at 135 or 140. I read that one already. Major. Oh, we got money in the chat. KL, what up? What up with the super chat? $2. Salute. All facts. Appreciate it, gang. Make sure you tap in at Classic Code Sports too. Appreciate the super chat. Kendrick said, I want a what? Oh no. Hey, in too deep. Get him out of there. Matter of fact, I got it. I'll do it myself. We don't play them games. It's always some bullshit. Don't worry about it. My wrenches know how to handle that one. I took care of that one myself. Don't even trip. That's kind of crazy. Let me see. Where we at, chat? In too deep said, I ain't never seen Dev get whooped, fair or not. Oh, David. You never seen David get whooped? Nah. He a monster. Meese, what up? You said real talk, 100 for sure. You still talking about Rolly? I'm off that. Ye said, nah, you got to scroll up to see what I said. I got you. Let me go back and find it, gang. It's a lot of chats in here. He said niggas made that 0 mean too much. Oh, you said I got to scroll up from there. You said something before that. Let me see. Xavier, what up? He said, oh, yeah, grown man. We saw that already. I don't see what you said, yay. Just put it back in the chat, gang. I don't see what you said. Timothy said Devin Haney might call out the winner of the Zayas versus Boots fight next Saturday if Keyshawn and Shakur keep pump faking. Nah, I don't think that's going to happen, Timothy. I think that's a stretch. I'll be real with you. Do I see Dev fighting Xander or Boots or both? Yeah, I can see it in the future. But I don't think that's the move. I think he either going to fight Keyshawn or Shakur. That's laid out. But honestly, I told y'all already, it's all smoke and mirrors. Keyshawn is going to end up being the fight because at the end of the day, at the very, very end of the day, Shakur don't want that shit right now. That's just what it is, bro. Keyshawn going to end up being the fight by default. I know I said Keyshawn was always the plan, but I don't know. Maybe it's been enough smoke and mirrors to change my perception of it. You know, I think that Devin, and even hearing Devin say it out his own mouth, not that Bill is not, you know, an extension of that, but hearing Devin say it out of his own mouth on Champ Side, shout out to Champ Side. I heard I heard Dev say out of his own mouth, I'm prioritizing the Shakur fight at 144 pounds. So hearing him say that, you know what I'm saying, it let me know, like, they really, really, really actually trying to get Shakur to jump off the porch. But damn, Debo, you know what I'm saying? It don't seem like he want to do nothing, bro.
It's already out there. It's already out there.
Yeah, he said my generation. He said my generation full of my generation full of bitches with dicks. Heard enough. He said I also said I couldn't be a boxer. This shit gonna get boring and draining, begging niggas to fight. Paid, by the way. And niggas keep finding any reason to not glove up. Insert AB meme. Yeah, I feel you. It is kind of, you know, the whole marinade thing is overrated. I'm gonna be real with you. Like I said, you gonna collect a serious bag especially if you feel like it's a real 50-50. Who don't want no 50-50 bump? Who don't want that? Ain't that what you train so hard for? Some real wreck? Like do niggas go in the gym and train inexplicably hard to just steamroll a garbage man? Or do you actually want some bump? You feel me? Like when Brand Risk hit me and they put together the little, you know, content creator shit, I'm going to tell them, give me some bump, G. Like, don't, you know what I mean? Obviously, don't go give me somebody that's a ex-pro with 40 fights and no shit like that. But, you know what I'm saying? Within reason, let me catch some. Yeah. I want some shit flying back. You feel me? Atheist Ghostbuster said, bro, working to get that Haney dinner invitation. I'm not a man fan, G. I do like what Bill and Dev got going on, and I like their relationship. I have a great relationship with my father. I was just on the phone with him a few minutes ago. So yeah, I mean, black dads matter and all that shit. I like what they got going on. I have deep reverence for them, but a dinner invitation, I'm not like, you see what I'm saying? The last thing I need is another Haney propaganda channel coming through. I'm objective. When Devin stops stepping on shit, I'll stop saying it. Major P said at Classic, do you know who that Abdullah kid is? I know everything about him. I'm about to cover his fight. I already did go through my go to Classic Code Sports, Major. I know you on the Classic Codes, but go to Classic Code Sports. I already started talking about Abdullah next fight. I already started covering the game. Ye said it's crazy because Shakur think he too good for Ryan, but got excuses for Dev. So who he trying to fight? Listen, bro. Shakur got confidence issues. I covered that as well, man. Make sure y'all tap in with Classic Code Sports, man. Everything y'all ask me about, I've already started covering it. The man got confidence issues. And we're going to break it down based on what they say, coupled with what they do. You know what I'm saying? All the way down to what they do when they actually get in the ring. Because the De Los Santos fight don't even count. Y'all talking about it was beautiful to win with one hand and all that shit. No, man. Listen, when the fans felt fucked up about how Floyd was in a performance, let's use Maidana because it's the most recent history. When the fans felt all fucked up about how Floyd looked in the first Maidana fight, even though he won the fight, it was enough hoopla for him to say, y'all think I didn't clearly beat this nigga? Line it up again. Like, niggas not stepping like that. And then they be wanting to be on the Mount Rushmore next to a nigga that was stepping like that. Like, bro, you don't belong here,
it's
bro.
It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Fuck them.
You see what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Ye said it. Like, he said, did you say someone who wouldn't want to do some 50-50 bump? Oh, I know who. Come on. Major P said copy. Yes, sir. Mr. Logical. Shakur won't even mention Ryan's name. I mean, I try not to say his name. I call him Ostrich. That's what I call him. You know, he like to cheat. In Too Deep said, we giving life sentences for tomfoolery. For sure. Ye said, took Shakur 6 rounds to beat a nigga who just got off a shift. Are you talking about the Padley fight? It did take him some time to break him down. And he said he broke both his hands fighting Padley. Nigga just got off work. Shakur trained for months. Broke both his hands punching on that boy. Listen, man, there's a reason for the reluctance. Again, hey, I need y'all, Yay and In Too Deep, do me a favor. If you're not already, go to Classic Code Sports and jump on the live real quick and make a comment so I can wrench y'all up on Classic Code Sports. Get off the Classic Codes for me. We got money in the chat. Super chats just slid through. $4.99 from Uncle Plug TV said, real spill, my boy. Keep this shit jumping. For sure. You know we got Classic Jukebox tonight. That's going to be the real party at 8 p.m. So I'm actually about to wrap this up soon. But yeah, man, let's segue off of this, man. Nasty work as Shakur Stevenson negotiates in place of James Prince on behalf of Keyshawn Davis. Shakur has officially taken on a dual role in boxing. He is a fighter manager now. He is a fighter manager now. He is negotiating for Keyshawn Davis, Devin Haney as we speak. Ye said 333. I got you. I got you. Thank you, bro. I'm gonna get you wrenched up over there. Appreciate it. I need to see who over there anyway. But yeah, man. Uncle Plug said wrench me too. Yeah, I got you. Just as long as you in the comments, I could do it. So we good. But yeah, man. Let's move to the next one. All right, so let's talk about it, man. This is a little dessert for us. Xander Zayas and Boots coming up next Saturday, 7 days away, man. It's go time. It's time to really dig into this fight. I've been covering it here and there in spots. There's been a lot of things to report on in boxing surrounding the negotiations of Devin Haney. And it's kind of seemingly in the algorithm, at least, overshadowed the attention of Xander and Boots. I personally have been clamoring for this fight and looking forward to it. And now that it's getting closer, we can really do a video every day about it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to be a hell of a fight. I just went back and rewatched some of Xander Zayas' early fights where he was just clipping people in the first round. Then I went and rewatched his championship fights, right? I went back and rewatched Jerron Boots Ennis' last 4 performances. And this whole demolition squad, Boots that's finna pull up on Xander, I don't see it, gang. And I'm not saying that Xander's going to win. I'm not picking until later this week, all right? I'm not finna make a pick. But this whole demolition squad, Xander gone in under 5, listen, I don't see it, gang. I know Boots punching. I understand that, right? But when I rewatched the Stanionis fight, for example, right? Let's just talk about the Stanionis fight. Stanionis significantly shorter than Boots and has a much significantly shorter reach than Boots, all right? Stanionis pretty much high guard, tight, took a lot of shit on the gloves, worked his way in, and selectively ripped short, tight hooks. And he was landing some shit in that fight. Do Boots got a chin? I would say he does. Does that mean you want to have to use it like that? Nah. And I understand rolling with punches, but that's still, he's a human being, chat. That's a grown man punching you. It's a grown man taking the punch. He feel that shit. He's just a warrior. But moving up in weight, your shit might be a little hotter, right? He feel a little stronger. He feel like his shit got more steam on it. It probably do. You fighting somebody that's a career 54-pounder. What type of pop and zip on his shit? And Xander, more so than being super, super bluntly powerful, he's sharp. Xander's very, very sharp. You understand? So, with that being said, oh, there you go. I'm trying to get y'all wrenches situated. There we go, Uncle Plug. In too deep. Getting y'all wrenches situated. Oh, you already a wrench. Where you at? I don't see yay. But yeah, so Xander and Boots going to be a good fight, man. I still got it going 12. I haven't moved a needle on that. I don't believe Boots is going to just get to Xander as easily and as sweet as he think. And I believe that the first couple times he lands some hot shit,
I think that he'll be surprised at Xander's durability, right? We're not talking about some scrub. We talking about, you know, we always give Mexicans a reputation for being tough and hard to knock out and having iron chins and all that shit. Puerto Ricans ain't too much different, right? The Puerto Ricans tough, proud, violent, right? As far as their boxers are concerned. And they're not known for just laying down and staying down and all that shit. So this whole like going there, zip them up, I don't see it, chat. Uncle Plug said, oh yeah, I'll be in Minnesota, but I'm tapping in on Boots for sure, for sure. Miss Washington said, mad respect, y'all are teaching me about sports. Oh yeah, for sure. Appreciate you tapping in. So we got a lot to look forward to this Saturday. I'll be covering the undercard more as the week goes on as well. We got some good fights on the undercard of that fight. But I believe that Xander gonna come in and work behind his principles, and I believe Boots will have to as well. I believe Boots will try to will be the more impatient fighter. You hearing me call that? I believe Boots will be more impatient, more ready and willing to engage, more yearning to engage. Does that mean he won't have a measured approach? We'll have to see. That's one thing that I have seen from watching Boots footage is that he's trained to go, right? Souls of Thought, what up? 333, best boxing platform. Appreciate you, Souls. Appreciate you. Make sure y'all tap in with Souls of Thought as well. Another member of the Raw Society Coalition. I think everybody in here except for Soft Rain so far. He said, go over to Classic Code Sports. Yeah, Souls, can you go to Classic Code Sports and comment in the chat for me so I can give you your wrench? Please, you slide over there too for me, please, if you will. But yeah, Xander and Boots, man, I think it's going to be a very competitive fight. I don't think it's a situation where Xander gets clipped in early and knocked out. I don't think Boots gets clipped early and knocked out. I believe that this fight will get very interesting past 6. And if there is a knockout victory for either man, I think it happens after 6. I don't believe this fight ends under 6 just because both of them have such good boxing principles, right? It's not generally a situation where somebody just get clipped super early when both fighters fight behind their principles. It happens, but I don't think we can predict that shit when it does happen like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot. It's less likely. Soul said 333. We in here. Bet that. You must be on the vertical. Yes. Got you. Perfect. Yeah, I got to get my moderators up on the sports side because the trolls be playing bullshit games. But yeah, man. So we got some shit to look forward to, man. I'm not going to talk in circles about it too much. I think that a lot will be determined when we see these men get on the scales as far as how their training camps went, right? Your body is a physical manifestation of the work you put in and your nutrition. Xander is a naturally bigger guy. He said he trusts his nutritionist with everything. So we'll see what he looks like as it's fight week. We'll see if his face is super sunken in. Obviously, it'll be sunken in some, but does he look like he's, Skeletor, right? Or is Xander going to be full framed and healthy on the scales, right? We know Boots will probably come get on the scale, cut like a bag of dope, you know what I'm saying, and be ready to go. But as far as the fight, I think Boots will be impatient. It'll be up to Xander to somehow make him pay for that because Boots, again, said he's coming to, pretty much slaughter, right? And I told you guys I think that's a mistake. I think Boots should come to the fight to win the fight, simply put. I don't think he should come in there looking for anything but to just win the fight. So as a thought said, you got to cover all of Errol Spence's crazy interview. Yeah. I covered a nice piece of it, but yeah, there is more there to cover. So I will be digging back into that as well. But yeah, I talked about some of it. It is on Classic Code Sports, and I'll probably repost it on the Classic Codes as well. That's one of those hybrid type videos. But yeah, man, Xander and Boots, look forward to it. Make sure y'all jump in the comments. Let me know what y'all think of the fight as it's coming up if you catch this video on the rewatch. Let's move. All right, y'all, a little bit of housekeeping. Just so y'all know, man, coming up on the Classic Codes tonight at 8 p.m., we got Classics Jukebox. So make sure y'all pull up, man. Listen to that raw-ass hip-hop music from me. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be having a good time vibing out to the music. I'll be listening to some stuff from the crates, listening to some album catalog, a lot of album catalog. Can't really play a lot of the mixtape stuff on here because some of the beats would get flagged. But we're going to keep it clean for the content creation purposes and entertainment, man. So pull up to the Classic Codes at 8 p.m. The link is in the chat. And Too Deep just posted the link. Pull up on Kick. But Jukebox will be exclusively on YouTube at the Classic Codes. Only on YouTube is the Jukebox. He said, I'm ready to see Boots because Gilly and them have really talked him up for almost 3 years. They have. They have. And it's a lot of people saying that if Boots were to lose, that it would be the biggest disappointment in boxing history. That's crazy disrespectful to Xander Zayas. Boots is fighting against a credible opponent, and should he lose, it'll be because he fought against a worthy adversary.
Classic.
That's how that works. That's how that goes. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, this is Classic with the Classic Code Sports. Make sure you subscribe to Classic Code Sports. And if y'all don't do nothing else, for me, make sure y'all stick to the codes. We got another classic. Yeah.
Why you ain't say nothing? I'm only gonna do this once. You always knew I'd make it in the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? You believed in me the whole time, for real? Yeah. I couldn't tell. You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Seen them hard times couldn't kill me. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Stages on moon getting bigger. Now you wanna say something? Been watching my story all winning. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't call? Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Stages I'm on getting bigger. Now you wanna say something? Put that on my soul. Oh no. They ain't hungry no more when it's time to eat crow. Or farming, I'm enhancing my glow. Ain't gon' argue with you about what I know. Photo album, all I'm seeing is ghosts. Had to remodel from pillar to post. Said what I said, I ain't come here to argue. You said congratulations, should've said sorry. Got it, now you won't be part of the party. Your access denied, I'm sorry, not sorry. When I needed air, niggas wouldn't afford it. Now they pulling up and thinking we solid. Now I'm on the phone talking $1 million topics. Up early, Zoom call out to Abu Dhabi. Don't answer my phone if it's gonna be about gossip. I don't really care, everybody got problems. That's why I be sharing my woes, letting y'all know it's okay, you can come up from the bottom. Whoa, scraping, scratching, clawing. Before I start running, I started with crawling. Before I got balance, I started with falling. Started with broke before I ever was balling. Started with hope before ever reward. They ain't show up till I became important. You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Seen them hard times couldn't kill me. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Stages I'm on getting bigger. Now you wanna say something? Been watching my story all winter. Why you ain't say